Success leaves clues. In this video, we shall study 4 processes that will help you be successful. Stay tuned to the end to learn an obvious trick of how to bring it all together. One of the surest ways to understand how to succeed is by studying people who have been successful. One such person is Peter Njoroge, the CEO of Safaricom. While the story of Njoroge is inspiring, the way he builds and runs organizations is something we can learn from. This video is about the principles that have helped Njoroge run successful teams such as Safaricom, and how we can use the same principles to run our life and achieve similar success. What success principles are you implementing in your life today? Surprisingly, there are no groundbreaking discoveries. You know these things, but maybe when you listen to them packaged as I have done in this video, something will click, and I want it to click for you. They say it's lonely at the top, but not if we all rise together. For more content like this, press the subscribe button for us to rise together. Also, watch till the end, because Peter adds a crucial tip that makes it all work together. What is your life's purpose? Your job here on earth is not to be born, go to school, get a job, get married, have 2.5 children, retire, and then go to heaven. Well, I know you want to go to heaven, but first you have to live here on earth. How do you find your purpose? Your purpose is the one question or problem you were born to solve. However, sometimes it is difficult to find what that question is. When we cannot define our purpose, we resolve to normal life, getting a job, paying bills, having a family, and such. And while these things are important, they lack intrinsic satisfaction. What you need to understand is that the purpose is not static. It does not mean that once you settle for one, you are stuck with it. Start with what you find most meaningful in your life currently. Ask yourself right now, what is the one question in your life you're really interested in finding the answer to? Do you want to help children? Do you want to help entrepreneurs? Are you interested in business? What problem are you passionate about solving right now? Start with that. As for me, my main question is, how can we empower people to be successful beyond their circumstances? What is the one thing that troubles you and you would want it addressed? That is your purpose. As you grow and develop and learn, your question might change or get refined, and that is okay. But at least you now have somewhere to start. After defining your purpose, your next question is, what is your vision? A vision gives you direction. With purpose, you got the question. With vision, you set up a hypothesis that you will investigate in order to find out the answer. For instance, to my question, how can we empower people beyond their circumstances? My vision started with putting up talent shows that gave young people a platform to showcase their talents, and hopefully with the platform they can make something out of their lives. I pursued this for about 2 years and it was fairly successful. But while doing that, I learned a lot more. What I learned in that journey has gotten me to making this video in one way or another. What you need to make sure of is that at least you find one way of seeking answers to your question. This becomes your vision. The vision can change as you go, but ensure you pursue a vision to completion before switching over. In your pursuit for your vision, you will get one vision that sticks and answers your purpose. And now you will have your purpose and your vision aligned. The third step, when thinking about a mission, think military-wise. The military accomplishes its feats by conducting missions. The mission is where you plan everything you need to do all the logistics, and deploy to execute. Now that you have a question that you want to find answers to, and you have a hypothesis that you want to investigate, how are you going to investigate the hypothesis? Using the previous example, for me, putting up each talent show was a mission by itself. No one talent show was the same as the other, hence each needed different preparations. Those were my missions. For you, what are the things that you need to do to answer your question? Those are your missions. The military can run several missions at a time. Companies can too. You can do the same too. This is where you have to come face to face with reality. Additionally, this is where many people get stuck on whether to follow their purpose or what they need to do to pay their bills. Understanding these different facets of your life as missions gives you more insight. You can run several missions in your life. Some missions geared towards survival, while others geared toward your main question. And sure, as much as you dedicate your time to the survival mission, do not neglect the fulfillment mission, which is you fulfilling your purpose. It does not have to be either or. It can be both. If you're lucky, then you can transition to the fulfillment mission in time. I will make a video about how to use military tactics to become successful. Stay tuned. Now that you have your life question, you have a hypothesis to pursue, and you have set out your missions, you need to get your culture right. Culture are your mannerisms and your way of life. Ask yourself, how disciplined are you? How do you communicate? What are your rituals, such as meditation and prayers? To have culture work for you, it is paramount that you have a routine. A routine allows you to create a structure that is able to support all your missions that you will be running in your day. You will not be able to accomplish much if you're just doing things haphazardly when you feel like. You have to be consistent. This is the only way you will know if you're making progress. I will make another video about how to create a routine that works for you. But for now, all you need to understand is that you need to ritualize and symbolize your life in a routine. What are your sleeping patterns? What are your work patterns that make you most productive? What are your rest patterns? It helps to be at the driver's seat in your life rather than just sitting by and letting life steer you however life wants. The last bit that brings it all together is repetition. Once you have a culture set out, you strengthen it by repetition. Think, how are religions able to be as strong as they are? They have a specific book from which its members read from. They worship in a specific day, they pray in a specific way, they dress in a given way. All these are repetitions that strengthen their religion. For you to do the same, you have to repeat your rituals till they become second nature. When you have figured out your main question, you have a hypothesis to pursue, you have set out your missions and established a culture to support your missions, there is nothing to stand in your way. As I am doing the same too, help me by pressing the subscribe button, like and share the video. You can turn on your notification button to be informed of the next video. This video was inspired by Becoming CEO, an episode where Phil interviewed Njoroge. Thank you for watching. I am Kim Speaks. See you at the top.